Norbert Mao fired his salve at close range to Anita Among when he came out to reveal that Anita Among was an accidental speaker. Norbert Mao said these statements.
Unfortunately, we lost the late Jacob Oulanyah. So we got an accidental speaker. Yes, because nobody plans for death. It was not supposed to be that way. But now there's an opportunity. Outpouring of goodwill that I've witnessed. The prospect of Norbert Mao becoming Speaker of Parliament has energized the whole country. And the whole country believes that we are getting a safety net in these 5 years that are critical, of having a hand that can be trusted, with a record of working with all sorts of people. So I am responding to that outpouring of goodwill. But at the very, very personal level, I wonder what my friend Jacob Oulanyah would tell me if I met him on the other side of life. And he says, Mao, I left you behind. You have seen what is happening. And you did nothing? Then you should have been the one to have died.
That is Norbert Mao. Truth be told, Anita Among rose to the position of Speaker of Parliament as an accidental candidate following the demise of Jacob Oulanyah. And for me, I keep on telling people that Anita Among is the worst speaker we've ever had in the Uganda's history, because he presides over the house with emotions, he settles political scores, he's so partisan, he interjects in debate, he has all weaknesses when it comes to the presiding of the house. It's the reason as why there are very many people who are against his candidature as the speaker. Ask yourself, why is it not that Taiwa is not facing a lot of opposition? Because I've already done videos, because I've seen houses presided over by Taiwan and Anita Among. They are totally different. Anita Among is the most incompetent. So Norbert Mao coming out to say that he was an accidental speaker, it is true. Part of the reason as to why Anita Among failed and is still failing is that he doesn't want to learn. Secondly, I think he never grew in the ranks to see how the Deputy Speaker, Jacob Oulanyah, was presiding over the House. And also, I think he was overambitious in matters of getting rich. So indeed, he's ending up being a transactional speaker rather than a demeanor who can hold the House together. So for Norbert Mao coming out to say that statement, that Anita Among was an accidental speaker, is right. So the purpose of this video, I've come to talk about Norbert Mao's candidature against Speaker Anita Among, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagari. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, Norbert Mao is way better than Anita Among when it comes to maturity politics. I may not have liked the decision of Norbert Mao working with NRM, but you clearly see that there is a definition of difference when it comes to politics of maturity. Maybe Mao can change anytime, like the way he changed to start advocating unconstitutionalism after joining the NRM. I don't know why even good leaders, when they join NRM government, I don't know what goes in their heads, but still Norbert Mao ticks more boxes of a responsible leader than Anita Among. So Norbert Mao coming out to reveal that Anita Among is accidental is right. However, Norbert Mao, I did a video and I giving reasons as to why Norbert Mao cannot be speaker. In fact, if you missed, I'm going to leave a link here in the description. Part of the reason I came out to say that Norbert Mao does not have finances to bring about influence. He may have he's a wordsmith, he knows how to communicate more than Anita Among, but in NRM government, many of the cases, money is key. Even when General Museveni wants to pass a bill in parliament, many of the cases bribes members of his own members of parliament. So money is key, and it is the truth. And many of the members of parliament of NRM, at the right price, they can even sell their parents. Norbert Mao, when he was speaking about this, he said these statements.
The Speaker of Parliament is not supposed to be campaigning. Speaker of Parliament is almost like an archbishop. So imagine if the Church of Uganda is electing an archbishop, then you have recordings of bishops endorsing a candidate. That would really demean the position of archbishop. So I call upon all those who are interested in this position to desist from demeaning the stature of that office. The other day, when Pope Francis passed on, there was an election for Pope. Now imagine if cardinals started posting videos saying, I endorse so and so for Pope. I endorse so and so for Pope. That would be the most embarrassing thing. So I'm sorry to all my supporters. You are not allowed to campaign for me. Please don't campaign. The office of Speaker, according to Rule 5, is not one which is elected through campaigns. As a matter of fact, during the election of Speaker, the candidates don't even talk. The candidates are not supposed to talk. Just the proposer of a candidate speaks briefly. Even the rules say briefly about the qualifications of the candidate. Now, the only major qualification for Speaker is that you are a member of Parliament. So all those who have been elected to the 12th Parliament are possible candidates. Just like all the cardinals in a conclave are possible candidates to be Pope. But I would add two things. In terms of qualifications, your proposer has to talk about your record. And your record means your journey.
That is Norbert Mao. Norbert Mao is forgetting. It may not necessarily be buying. Ordinarily, I accept that speakership must not be for buying. It is the truth. But you ask yourself, around social media, you clearly see members of parliament endorsing one lady. That's Anita Among. They come out to endorse to members of parliament, Western. You think they just come out to endorse? I have reliable sources that those people who come out to endorse, sometimes they are given money for transport to convene at a certain hotel, like 2 million, 1 million each to convene at a certain hotel. Sometimes even if they have to sleep on the hotel to wait for others, they can sleep on the hotel to wait for others so that a video is recorded, transport refund is given. That's what money does. He goes in another region, convenes different people, gives them 2 million fuel to convene at a certain hotel. They record a video. is buying influence. The other day visited Omulangira Nakibinge. That is buying influence. That's what money does, by the way, most especially in the NRM government. I agree that money is not supposed to be anywhere in the speaker race, but money creates influence. And one of the things Anita Among has mastered is the use of money to get his way in any position. He's a master. He has greasy hands, not like other contenders. So when Norbert Mao comes out to say that they are not oiling, he doesn't know what to want. In fact, let me first give you a sample of members of parliament endorsing here as a tape.
We as members of parliament and MP-elects from Toro region, we are here to thank God for our speaker. Our speaker, she has been a role model. She has been all over the country, especially to our region, Toro, campaigning for us, supporting Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, supporting NRM, and she has been a real leader for all of us. We appreciate her, and we are here now to endorse her as a region from Toro.
Speaker Oye.
Speaker Oye.
Anita Oye. Tayebwa Oye.
So you expect those people to come convene an hotel, drive their fuel to Kampala, maybe to Serena Hotel, without transport refund. I've been in politics long enough. So Norbert Mao is right that Anita Among failed. In fact, he even went out to speak about his candidature. I said these statements.
My candidacy is about balancing the vote, nothing less. And that is the only thing that needs to be done. It doesn't have to. That is the cause. The cause is the cause of balancing the vote. You know, if you don't balance the vote, everybody dies anyway. It is not about the person who is driving the boat alone, because we are all in this boat called Uganda. Any country where the boat is not balanced, you end up with a voyage which suffers from a shipwreck. So that is the cause. There are those who ask me, do you have the money? I didn't know that people are supposed to be bought. I was shocked when somebody called me and asked me whether I have the money. Now, let me make it very, very clear, based on the record that I have shared with you. We don't fight because we are strong. We fight because we have a cause. It is as simple as that. When David went to the battlefield and he found generals cowering, he asked them what the problem was. They told him, don't you see that Goliath there? A towering man whose roar would shake mountains. The generals, including his brothers, told him, David, this is no place for a shepherd boy like you. Go back and tend to the sheep. If the generals are quaking, who do you think you are? David asked only one question. Is there a cause? That's the question I'm asking those who are consumed by fear as we enter this contest. Is there a cause? Yes. I've already defined to you the cause. Balancing.
That is Norbert Mao. So Norbert Mao is maybe the ideal candidate, but I highly think even Norbert Mao is negotiating to get a position, because mainly those who have come out to contest for speaker and deputy speaker, at least they have given them position. That's the matter of fact. It is the fact. Because even Norbert Mao, he continues to talk about the cooperation. The cooperation ended in 2026 because the cooperation was not meant to go beyond 2026. What if General Museveni lost? So he's sure that he's not going to get that position, but they will also give him a position. It is the truth. Secondly, the ultimate person to make the choice of the speakership is General Kaguta Museveni. The person who will bless is the person who will be speaker. Just that this is a machination, of course, you must fight to gain influence so that you can catch General Museveni's eye in some way. So that even if he doesn't give you the speakership position, he can give you something. But truth is, it was the worst mistake Uganda has ever had to have Anita Among as the Speaker of Parliament. Of course, this is my opinion. I remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kabir Sulaiman Mahagali. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.